Politics in Dystopia, 1984 and A Clockwork Orange. Rossi argues in his essay Orwell on Fascism that Orwell recognized that communism was not a revolutionary force but instead was a new, dangerous form of totalitarianism, a powerful tool for controlling the masses. The idea that totalitarianism can be used for controlling the masses provides a framework through which 1984 might be read as a commentary on communism and enforced collectivism. The use of communism as the basis for the party is clear in the organizational structure of the party. There is a concentration of power at the top of the hierarchy in the figure of Big Brother. Second to him is the inner party, which is comparatively small, when viewed alongside the outer party and the proletariats, and yet members of the inner party have far more power than either of the latter parties. The position of the individual within the hierarchy encourages their conformity to an expected behavioral and social norm. Those within the inner party are expected to lead by example, while those within the outer party are too scared to rebel against that which is expected of them. The result is complete obedience and loyalty to Big Brother. Equally, there is a strong sense of enforced collectivism that can be seen in the constant broadcasts. The emphasis on "our" in official broadcasts demonstrates this, and combined with the use of comrade as a means of referring to others, this acts as an indication of the importance of collectivism in Oceania. This collectivism extends to encouraging groups to form even tighter-knit communities within the larger party structures, such as the Junior Anti-Sex League and the Junior Spies. These groups function as a means of controlling the interactions an individual might have with others, as well as a means of further surveillance, as party members are expected to report any unorthodox or suspicious behavior, even in those they consider friends. The specific use of orthodox, which is generally used to refer to religion and religious practices in organizations, suggests that politics and a love of Big Brother have replaced the power of organized religion in controlling its followers, as well as redirecting the same strong sentiments felt by religious followers for their god or gods towards Big Brother. In comparison, the government in A Clockwork Orange seems to be undergoing a regime change throughout the novel. Initially, there appears to be an anarchist regime, giving power to the teenagers of the state to effectively police the streets. This power appears to shift towards a totalitarian regime into which Alex is induced through his treatment. In the final third, the regime change appears to have been completed, shifting closer towards being a police state. Each regime change brings a new mechanism of control. Teenage culture seems to be a way of controlling and policing the state, encouraged through uniformity in fashion, vernacular and slang, and the activities they engage in. It is implied that the teenagers see themselves as individualists, but their behavior, clothing, and speech demonstrate their collectivist attitude, one that is similar to 1984 in its hierarchical structure. Psychological control plays a significant role in enacting control over the population. Alex is a test subject for this method. It is incredibly similar to the barrage of propaganda used to control the population of Oceania in 1984, particularly in the fact that deviation is met with the threat and enactment of violence. The use of propaganda in the first third of the novel has clearly failed. The vandalized posters that are similar to those created during the height of the USSR are demonstrative of this fact. Teenage culture has therefore overridden the original mechanisms for control enacted by the government, symbolized by the vandalized government propaganda. A stable and violent police force becomes the final mechanism for control. This is comparable to the thought police in 1984 and the threat of being reported by a fellow citizen for possible crimes. In my next screencast, I will discuss the manner in which language is used in 1984 in A Clockwork Orange. Thank you for watching.